So, Rick, wait a second. Elaine sounds like, wait, the media would call her, the legacy media would call her a Christian nationalist, right? Because if you read the Bible or you're practicing your religion, you're a nationalist. What is this obsession with the leftist media and them trying to target, I don't know, the majority of the people in this room as Christian nationalists?
I think what they're just trying to do is use historical terms that are pejorative historical terms from different periods of times in American history, and trying to tie people today to those scary times of the past. The reality is what they're actually doing is asserting a whole new set of values forward, and as you mentioned, canceling everything else. And the country is going to operate on a moral code. I mean, there is a moral code that we all sort of agree to operate. Thou shalt not kill. Well, that comes from the Bible, but it's also in our laws in America. So the question is, what moral code are we going to live by? And the left has their own woke code that they change depending on what power dynamics are in place to help them control people. Whereas conservatives historically have said, no, the basis of our country, the moral code by which our country is going to live, will be a biblically based one. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to be a Jew or a Christian. It doesn't mean that. But it means that the teachings, the moral teachings of the Bible, the 10 Commandments, other types of moral teachings, do unto others, those types of structures are essential for a society to be able to agree on a common ground and live together and base our laws upon those codes. They don't agree with those codes.
Yeah.
They don't agree with those codes. They want a whole separate code where it says, do whatever I want to do as long as I have the power to control what you do. Right. And they're not, they like to criticize us by saying, well, you want to impose your values on us and you want to impose the Bible on us. We want to live by the teachings, the moral teachings of the Bible, and they have a whole new set. They will never tell you what their code is, but they will certainly try to impose it on you when it's convenient for them.
That's fascinating. But you're saying they'll never tell us what their code is, but I sense, Rick, and Elaine, I want you to basically react to this, that their code is that of sexualizing our children. Their code is that the government's in charge of your family, basically. Their code is, if you're a boy and you want to become a girl, that's fine. Let's do that as well. I mean, it is literally what I say, the destruction or the collapsing of society.